Facebook has used illegal monopoly power in an unlawful scheme to stifle competition, degrade personal privacy, and crush rivals, according to antitrust lawsuits filed Wednesday by the Federal Trade Commission and attorneys general from 46 states and 2 territories. For nearly a decade, Facebook has used its dominance and monopoly power to crush smaller rivals and snuff out competition, all at the expense of everyday users, New York Attorney General Letitia James said at a press conference announcing the action. The suits asked the courts to permanently stop Facebook from continuing its allegedly illegal behavior, to curtail major new acquisitions by the social network, and to potentially force it to divest its major assets, including Instagram and WhatsApp. The state attorneys general asked the courts to require Facebook to seek their approval for acquisitions valued at or above $10 million. Facebook's actions to entrench and maintain its monopoly deny consumers the benefits of competition, said Ian Connor, director of the FTC's Bureau of Competition, in a statement. The most important fact in this case, which the Commission does not mention in its 53-page complaint, is that it cleared these acquisitions years ago. The government now wants a do-over, sending a chilling warning to American business that no sale is ever final. Facebook previously defended its actions and acquisitions after the House Antitrust Subcommittee released a report in October that said it and other tech giants have abused their monopoly. During public hearings, the subcommittee released emails from Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg in which he told a company executive that acquiring Instagram would neutralize a competitor. These businesses are nascent but the networks are established, the brands are already meaningful, and if they grow to a large scale they could be very disruptive to us, Zuckerberg wrote to David Ebersman, then the company's CFO, in early 2012. 45 minutes after sending his email, Zuckerberg attempted to walk back his comments. "I didn't mean to imply that we'd be buying them to prevent them from competing with us in any way," he wrote in a follow-up message. On Wednesday, news of the antitrust lawsuits filtered to employees via articles posted by their colleagues to the company's internal message board. It took several hours after the news broke for Newsted and Zuckerberg to make internal announcements, with Facebook's CEO saying he was limited in discussing specifics of these cases. "Overall, we disagree with the government's allegations and we plan to fight this in court," Zuckerberg wrote. He noted that Facebook's competitors including Google, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, and others have apps with hundreds of millions or billions of users. "Our acquisitions have been good for competition, good for advertisers, and good for people," Newsted wrote in her post to employees. Inside Facebook, discussion was muted as only a handful of employees commented on posts about the news. Later, company leaders disabled comments on posts discussing the antitrust lawsuits, including those from Zuckerberg and Newsted, as part of an October directive from Facebook's chief. "Given that, anything that any of you say internally is, of course, available to be subpoenaed or used in any of these investigations, I just think we should make sure that people aren't just, mouthing off about this and saying things that may reflect inaccurate data, or generally. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.